Welcome everyone to Advanced Vocabulary Chapter 1. So similar to if you've already access to the Advanced College Reading Skills notes, you have access to all the entire vocabulary notes. Each vocabulary notes and exam will quiz you on 10 words. So each chapter has 10 words. So we look here. In order to access, and just a reminder, you log into your dashboard, to your Canvas, my apologies, go to your dashboard and click on the correct class. So you're going to click on Reading 99 and you'll come to a menu looking very similar to this. You're going to go here to Modules. Now, before we go there, I just want to remind everyone, here on Assignments, you'll see here are your assignments for each week. You'll see here your Advanced College Reading Skills, and then your vocabulary. So this is Chapter 1, and then indicated to Chapter 2. Okay, so each week you will be quizzed on 2 vocabulary chapters. You will not be quizzed every week necessarily on reading chapters, but expect to be quizzed every week on vocabulary chapters at least. So 2 per week, so about 20 words a week. Because remember, the whole point is not only to help you with your reading comprehension, but also with your growing your vocabulary comprehension as well. So getting started, we're going to go here to Modules. This is where your notes are. So you click on Modules, and you're not clicking here to Advanced Reading Skills. You're going to scroll down here, and you'll see your 10 chapters that you will be quizzed on this semester. You're going to go here to Advanced College, and you're going to go and download. Now remember, as stated previously in your Advanced College Reading Skills notes, you don't necessarily have to download. You can just go through, and it will tell you. Now, if you do have the recommended textbook for the vocabulary, it's called Advanced Vocabulary. That's right there. Again, it's not required, but it is recommended. It's called Advancing Vocabulary Skills, short version 4. Again, they do have that available at Books Help, but it's free. You just have to check it out, and then you return it at the end of the semester. But that book will help you greatly, and will also help you, and you'll see it with these different exercises that it will be in your assignments, but it will also help you prep for the exam. These notes are taken directly from that book. So that's why I said it's not necessarily required to have your vocabulary text book for this class, because I do provide you the notes and then the exercises. And really with the vocabulary, it's all about repetition and application. So you're going to be able to, if you keep studying the words and you keep seeing them, you'll be able to apply them at a later time. So again, you could use one of the most popular vocabulary study strategies would be, again, going back to flashcards, where you write the word on one side and then the definition on the other. So again, it may seem like it's a little adolescent, but it's actually a great study strategy to have, is to create the flashcards for your vocabulary. So looking here at Chapter 1, and again, I go over these real briefly, and you can go over these on your own as well. I just create these so that it helps you. So let's bring this up. So here we have a list of our 10 words for Chapter 1. So detriment. And so it says here, Lonnie's purple hair may be a detriment when she goes for a job interview. Excuse me. So we're trying to figure out the words in context. So again, if you recall from Chapter 1, Advanced College Reading Skills, Chapter 1 was about vocabulary and context. So if you don't know the word detriment, at least then try to figure out by using the words around it. So we have Lonnie's purple hair may be a detriment when she goes for a job interview. So if this person has purple hair and goes to a job interview, is that going to, and if we look down here, is that going to aid or discovery when she goes for a job, or a disadvantage when she goes for it. So when you plug it back in. And again, we know it's not going to be discovery, so it's between aid and disadvantage. Well, purple hair, it might be a little odd for a job interview because you got to look professional. So most likely, detriment means C, disadvantage. So again, you use that context clue around you. Number 2, dexterous. So the juggler was so dexterous that he managed to keep 5 balls in motion at once. So dexterous, and with juggling 5 balls at once, are they skilled, educated, or awkward? And the correct answer is skilled. Discretion. Small children haven't yet developed discretion. They ask embarrassing questions like, "When will you be dead, Grandpa?" So discretion means, again, if you look at the context clue, we have discretion. Well, if the children, small children, and if you've been around small children, you know that, again, just they will say the most randomest things. So again, discretion by a kid or child or anybody asking, when will you be dead, Grandpa? Well, that's a bit embarrassing as a parent. So discretion would mean good sense. So they don't always use their best sense. They may just ask random questions. So discretion means good sense. Number 4, facetious. Dr. Segura has a facetious sign on his office door. "I'd like to help you out. Which way did you come in?" So Dr. Segura has a facetious sign on his office door. "I'd like to help you out. Which way did you come in?" So if you look at that, that's in a way, we know we can't take it serious, and they're not necessarily being dishonest. So facetious most likely means funny. That they're just trying to be playful. That which way did you come in, because I like to help you out, in that type of sense. So facetious is just being funny or joking. Gregarious. My gregarious brother loves parties, but my shy sister prefers to be alone. So we have opposites. So again, remember that context clue. So gregarious brother loves parties, but my shy sister. So counter, shy sister. So gregarious must mean the opposite of shy. So if the shy sister, the brother is gregarious, so most likely the brother is outgoing. Optimum. For the weary traveler, optimum hotel accommodations include a quiet room, comfortable bed, and efficient room service. So this is a person that's been traveling constantly or on the road and they're very tired. So the fact that they want a quiet room, comfortable bed, and efficient room service, that means optimal hotel would be ideal. 7, ostentatious. So if we look just even at this illustration here, ostentatious, you'll see here this watch here, this Rolex watch with all diamonds and gold. It's an ostentatious watch. So this is something that we don't normally see every day, possibly. This watch is pretty expensive. So we can say ostentatious means showy. Because if you see somebody with this, most likely you're going to take notice. Scrupulous. The judge was scrupulous about never accepting a bribe or allowing a personal threat to influence his decisions. So scrupulous. Judge is ethical, economical, or unjust. Well, the fact that he didn't accept bribes or allow personal threat to influence his decisions most likely means it's ethical. 9, sensory. Because our sensory experiences are interrelated, what we taste is greatly influenced by what we smell. So sensory, if you even look at the base word sense, most likely it has to deal with senses. And the last one, vicarious. I don't like to take risks myself, but I love the vicarious thrill of watching death-defying adventures in a movie. So vicarious, so don't take risks, but but I love the vicarious thrill of watching death-defying adventures in a movie. So they may not take risks in their life, but they're vicariously watching it through the movie, that means they are indirect. They're living it indirectly. So those are our 10 words for chapter 1. Next, we're going to go to chapter 2. But before we do that, I just want to show you what is also attached, and you can go and complete these on your own just for practice. What follows these are usually, and these are in your book, your vocabulary skills book, if you did check it out. And basically, you're just plugging it in, and they'll give you choices here. Very similar to what your exams will look like, where you have to either choose the correct word or choose the correct definition, and so on and so forth. There's multiple choice. But again, this is just great practice for all of you. This sentence check 1 is taken directly from that book. So you are more than welcome to do this on the PowerPoint and just practice with it. Again, they give you all the 10 words, and then you just try to figure out what that is. Okay? So that brings us to the end of chapter 1, vocabulary notes. Next will be chapter 2. Thank you.